Check one. Okay, I'm live. So first thing I want to do is just finish up this chapter in Code Academy. How's that volume? Good. Everything looks good. Okay. So we're going to go to Code Academy. Almost done with this course. I'm on iterators. I'm going to finish these two courses over time and then do Hey, what's up, Code Rad? Good morning to you, man. Even though it's 9 p.m. here. Code Rad, let me show you my game real quick. It's looking good. h.io.maui game studio. Just gotta do a couple more things. I think in like 2 weeks, maybe a week or two, I'll be like ready to kind of leave it for a while. Or start porting it, but I just tried it on my phone. It actually works really good. The controls just don't work yet. So I got a leaderboard. Here, I'll pause my music. This is all kind of preliminary, these menus. The menus are like the next thing I'm gonna do. There's a leaderboard here, start game. And I changed the controls so they don't work with controller anymore, but they work well. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be like a leaderboard game with a login where you can save your leaderboard and compete against people across the world. And I've always intended for this game to be on Android and iOS. And we gotta make these missiles a little bit weaker. It's some balancing issues for sure. And I haven't set up all the upgrades yet. I still need an upgrade for the gun, and I still need to remove the sword from the default weapons. So here, this is how the upgrades work. I'm probably gonna change these animations. I just put something in just so I knew that I could do the functionality. So cutlass damage or cutlass attack rate. These are both like, they make that sword thing. The sword is like the most powerful attack, but and the nipple shot is the spinny thing that pops up. I want it to be on-screen controls and dual analog. The mouse and keyboard works great though so far. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy playing it. Also, too, the way it's set up right now, I get to a point where there's too many. It actually runs better on mobile than it does on browser because you get to a point where there's too many missiles and it starts lagging. There's just too many elements on the screen. Everything from like the damage numbers to like the amount of missiles. So what I have to do is I have to make the missiles like move. I have to make them harder, but not make it so there's so many of them. So I'm gonna try and get to those ones in the center by like moving everything far to the right corner. Oh shoot, that hit. And I can get some of these ones in the middle here. Nipple shot. Nipple shot damage. Oh shit. Ah! See, it's starting to lag. this is like an issue right now. You can see when I get them off the screen, it's not so bad. Oh shit, dude, I'm gonna die. I'm trying to get in here. And I died right there, which I don't have like an animation set up for. Now when you go to restart, there'll be like a leaderboard, but it doesn't work on HTML5s yet, so I don't know why. Yeah, still a couple more things I gotta do. Where's Space Pirate? See, look, like, you saw how there was no scores? If I come into here and I go to play, it saves the scores. Well, there's none yet, but here, let me just do a quick game and die. So now I have a score of 2, right? Now I just kill myself. So I gotta restart and leaderboard. Oh! It doesn't work here either. Okay, well. I wonder why. Let me just take a look at that real quick. So the score data is here, and then it saves current score here. Past leaderboard, which tables, recent score, score data, current score, if score. And the other place that would be is experience bar. So here it sets it up. Score data current score equals score. So we'll pull this and turn. This is all set up correctly. I don't know why it's not working. Score data current score. If score data is less than 0. Oh, that's what it is. If score data is more than 0. Okay, well that fixes that. So it wasn't actually the HTML5. Let me just try and save a really low score. Basically, I just said if the score is more than 0, then save it, right? So now I'm going to try to kill myself. Go to restart leaderboard. There we go. Save my score. Awesome! What a ding-dong I am to mess that up. So I thought it was an HTML5 thing, and it was just me being a ding-dong thing. It's always a problem when you're a ding-dong. Okay, so let me look at my doc I made, and I gotta do like one or two things from it. Look at these briefs I made, dude, for the artist and the sound guy. This is a brief I made for Bizmaster. Oh no, this is for sound. This is for art. Okay. Oh yeah. My game works great on Steam Deck for Familia. Um, but this game doesn't. I'll probably eventually put this game on Steam, but that's like to me the low tier of like things I want to do. I'm more focused on it being a mobile game. Yeah, ironically enough, just because RPG Maker actually works really well out of the box on Steam, it has a pretty good universal controller that it uses. I forget what it's called, but it's not really something that's an issue for most people. Um, some of the stuff does require keyboard input, but you just have to change the way it's accessed. Like for me, for example, you can reach everything in options. Is Steam Deck does the Steam Deck function as a touchscreen as well as being able to use the controllers, or does it not have touchscreen capability? I don't think it does, right? It's not touchscreen compatible. Like it's not a touch device, right? In addition to having control pads. I'm gonna do another game jam at the end of this month called the Adventure Jam. You make an adventure game. Um, my goal is that'll kind of help push me to get this to a better place before then, you know. Also, I could add like an adventure mode to this game too for it because it doesn't care. That jam doesn't care if you finish stuff ahead of time. Like you can start it or I don't. You can't. I think that's wrong. I said that wrong. Okay, so here's what I have so far. Let me look at my Udemy course. Actually, I'm gonna do my Codecademy stuff real quick. I didn't tell people I'm streaming on itch. Replace the word method in the first method call with a method that will do something to each of the values in the array and return undefined. I don't even know what they're asking for. Like, what iterator does that? Like, they don't give you a clue. Think about an iteration method. So it's like cities. This is the one. Oh, I could do something that, I don't know. See, I don't know what they want. Like, what method could I use to get undefined? Sum. This is the one. Use sum. Did it say to check if it's undefined? Let's try to just change it to sum and see what happens. I'm just gonna look at the answer. For each. What? I don't even get it. For each city, console log, have you visited city? I don't even get it. What is undefined? Replace the word method in the first method call with the method that will do something to each of the values in the array and return undefined. I don't even get it. It's not returning undefined for this array though. It's showing the city. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're kind of like quizzing you on previous stuff. Oh, it's not length. In the second method, replace the word method with a method that will return a new array with only those elements longer than 7 characters. Long cities equals cities. City is compared to city dot length. It's greater than 7. This is right. What is wrong with this? Return a new array. Const cities.length. What the hell? For each, reduce, filter. Do I use filter? That might be right, because I'm trying to pull only the ones. Oh yeah, that's it. That makes sense actually. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to only show the cities that are greater than 7. And the third method, call. I need to look at this for each documentation. The for each method executes a callback function. Elements of the array in order. The above example, the callback function containing console will be executed 5 times, once for each element. I still don't get what they're talking about with this undefined stuff. Like what? What? And the third method that will return a single value. Oh, this one is reduce. I know this one. They're like giving you a quiz at the end. Okay. And the fourth method, call a method. Oh, there's a fourth one. That will replace the word method with a method that will return a new array of numbers returned from the function. Smaller numbers. Smaller nums. Not filter. Map. Executes a callback function on each element in an array. It returns a new array made up. It's not reduce. It's not for each. It's not filter. It's map. Member return plus joined. Add string after each final participant. So it just adds, takes the number and minuses 5. So it'd be like -445. Let's try it. Display. Call a method that will replace the word method with a method that will return a Boolean value. Boolean value. Map. Filter for each. Reduce for each. Filter. Map. What do I use to get a Boolean value? Nums. Is it bool? I don't know. What is it? Every. Oh, okay. So for every, if the number is greater than 0, then it's true. Otherwise, it's false. So you say everything that has that value you include in the following array. Okay. I should have been able to look that up, but I'm not that good at coding. That's actually pretty simple. Okay, and now we got the final review here, which is all the stuff I just read. Doesn't have every on here. I think they wanted to just throw one at you at the end that, you know, you didn't know. So we learned for each, it's used to execute the same code on every element in an array, but does not change the array and returns undefined. Okay, so everything that's run through for each will return undefined. So I still don't totally understand that, but I remember this because it's so weird. Map executes the same code on every element in an array and returns a new array with updated elements. Yep, I got that. So if you want to do like whatever the array plus 1, you can add like 1 to every one, for example. Filter checks every element in an array to see if it meets a certain criteria and returns a new array with the elements. Okay, so this filter creates a new array with an existing array if it has a certain amount. This is really good. Like, it'll take the ones you need. I use filter in GDScript and it works almost exactly like this. Find index returns the index of the first element in the array that satisfies a condition. Okay, so if you say like so if you set the function to be like the argument is like has 10 characters or something, it'll return the first long word. Reduce. This one is weird because it's called reduce, but it actually combines. So if it's like an integer, it combines all of the arrays into one variable. I know how it works on numbers. I'm not sure if it combines strings. So it might just be an integer or a float thing, but I don't know. I got the general idea though. If it combines strings, that's kind of cool. I don't know. It could even possibly combine bools. But I don't even know how that would work. Okay, I'm just going to see what I got next. Then I'm going to move on to Godot stuff. Way to go. You're well on your way to understand the mechanics of objects. By building your own objects, you will have a better understanding of how so I finished the whole lesson. Oh, so I finished this earlier. And I skipped the function stuff. That's weird that I would do that. I must have done that by accident. So this is something I did already. Maybe because I wanted to learn about objects, that would make sense. So we got advanced objects here, which I did. Giving them a nice review. Finish learn JavaScript. For Coding Canada, this is a certificate granting course. I'm not a subscriber.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm a software developer based in Baltimore. And at this point, you've been learning with Codecademy for a while, and so you're ready to test out your new coding
Dude,
chops,
her eye contact
but
is intense.
You don't quite know where to start. Does the situation sound familiar? Well, don't
This
worry.
app is
we've got
awesome,
you
by the
covered.
way.
In this video, I'll go over some general things that I've used to get that extra bit of practice in, and some places you can hit up where you can expand your learning. As we go along, I'll also include links in the video and the description below on all the resources that I'm mentioning. When you finish a Codecademy course,
Look at me, 100%er. So it's kind of funny because that course that I accidentally skipped, that part of JavaScript, actually is very key in like GDScript. The JavaScript course is like super, like GDScript is very similar. Not so much in the actual syntax, but it's similar in the logic. GDScript is very similar logically to JavaScript. I guess that's why they called it a script language in the same way that like TypeScript is. And they didn't call it like, I don't know, what else did you call it? Godot++? Godot C or something like that. But yeah, I think this is like my first course in Codecademy that I actually finished. Pretty awesome. It looks like I haven't gone too far into... Is there a C++ course? Probably do this one. I'm gonna add it to my home page. Okay. Conditional logic. Oops. I should be able to just fire through this.